there's something you called, what did you call it now? Tera Yelemat Tirufat. Yeah, I'll come to that because I'm going to put it into my own words at the end. So 5 things I just want to say. First, the importance of strong political will, a vision and a strong political will. The Prime Minister Abe has that political will, and we've seen it. But it wasn't just Prime Minister Abe. It built on the work that Prime Minister Desalegn actually did. And so that policy consistency is critical to the success that you're seeing today. In many African countries, unfortunately, when a new government comes in, they say the old program, no matter how good it is, it's out of the way. We are constantly going back to base zero, and then we can build up. So I want to commend the government of Ethiopia for continuing that vision and for being consistency. Policy consistency is the currency for development. You have to have that if you are going to continue to develop. So congratulations to you. The second is we need to connect global agricultural research systems to national agricultural research systems and the local seed companies and farmers. I personally believe that we've done enough to say Africa it doesn't have enough food. For how long are we going to continue to say that? And so we have to make sure that the technologies are in the hands of our farmers and that they work at scale. The third thing I want to say is the importance of public-private partnerships. The government alone can't do it. The private alone can't do it. But we must have very strong public-private partnerships that also works with farmers, by the way, and their communities in getting these technologies to scale to work. The fourth thing I want to say is once you ramp up production, we can clap all we want. But at the end of the day is how much money are the farmers making? And so which means that we have to develop agricultural value chains that allows those farmers to connect to markets, to have stable prices, to continue to have the incentives to actually continue the technical change process that they have. And finally, the development of special agro-industrial processing zones. When the Prime Minister was there, Prime Minister Desalegn, we supported special agro-industrial processing zones. My sister here she took me to some of those when I came to Ethiopia. And under Prime Minister Abe, we already supported 3 new agro-industrial processing zones. This is important because that allows private sector to go there, create markets, build value chains, and therefore sustain the entire process of agricultural transformation that you have by making you more efficient, productive, and competitive in wheat and others. But I have a proposal for you. Maybe we should think about wheat water for peace. In other words, we produce wheat. You can support Egypt that has probably spends the largest importer of wheat. That cooperation and collaboration by science and technology can bring peace to that particular part of the world, and I think it's very important. And as I close, I just want to come back to what the President said about Yelemat Tirufat, which he said is not just about basket, it's actually having food to be able to sustain life. I want to commend you for what you're going to do for eggs, for fish, for poultry, and all of that to be able to have a more nutritious country. When people tell me that Africa can feed itself, I say, yes, Africa can. Take a look at Ethiopia. They have done that in a very short period of time to become self-sufficient in wheat and to become, for the first time in its history, a net exporter of wheat. Who says that we can? So well done to you, Ethiopia. Well done to you. Continue that, and you can count on us to continue to support you, and as also we continue to work with WFP. Thank you. Congratulations.